Farewell.
That's quite the leap you made down there. I hope you weren't expecting to find something special up here. Why don't you have a seat? You look tired. It's quiet here. You may find yourself reminiscing the quiet moments. You may find yourself reminiscing the quiet moments.
There's something in the air.
I know what you are, but how can there be anything interesting about a being that never transforms? So, what do you think of the city? Quite a few nutcases, huh? Stealing always has deep roots among the poor. The children steal, and fathers and mothers too. Back when I was on duty in the rough quarters, I would often be robbed of whatever I happened to be carrying. My cloak, my gloves, even my tools. What do they even do with such things? I was performing a surgery once on one of the afflicted, with his family standing there. I'm about to give him a sip of the Asylum brew to ease the pain, and when I turn back, it's gone. The little ones, smiling at me with their tiny teeth. Probably addicted to it. Kleptomania, another condition that needs curing. There's a merchant around here that's bound to have some of that brew, I'm sure. Perhaps you should seek him out. Or, if you find a bottle or two, well, I'm not going anywhere. Say, that vessel of yours. Now, that's something I'd tinker with. How much would you sell it for? They say there's no genius without a touch of madness. What about those where madness is in abundance?
Farewell. visitor. A visitor to a plague, at that. A rare occurrence. Ah, the administration. Yes, that much is now obvious. Always a pervasive need for the world to make sense. But with each passing moment, I find the only structure is always one step beyond it, beyond comprehension. I wonder what tales you'd share, if only you could speak, traversing every crevice and ruin on foot. My, the secrets you hold. And what happens to the ones you leave behind? Do you ever think of them? It sounds like a treacherous life. You must not know much kindness. And how could you? I imagine you've experienced pain and death uncountable times. It is, after all, reflected in your demeanor. Maybe this can make a small change. You know, I myself am not a stranger to challenges. The struggle between absolute power and perfect order is no longer easy to balance. I find myself giving it my all, without seeing much in return. The Serdars now complicate things. Their sacrifices were too great for a wavering empire, yet rebelling against everything makes life lose its purpose. The administration's vision of order is sterile, however perfect, yes, but like marble, its beauty frozen permanently in the rhythm of death. In his few moments of peace, Yaroslav would probably explain it better than I. Then again, his word was always as sharp as his saber. We both have work to do, until we meet again.
There is no meaning to an existence with no beginning and no end. And I no longer wish to indulge it with conversation. Out of my sight.
Welcome to the anomaly. The dream of uncertainty. Here, even reality amounts to nothing. Time is not of the essence here, only choice. Soon you'll feel it yourself. Sometimes I hear it all again. The voice of a girl. The color of her eyes. Frightening, yet beautiful. Like mornings at war. Hours before the storm. You breathe in deeply, for it may be your last. The vast sky, and between the cold air and the smoke, a ray of sunlight on your face. Beyond those gates, you will have to carry the greatest burden of all. Your own. The crusade they've mustered is blind with power. My own kind crippled by ignorance. We are lost. Lost in the wilderness. I have not seen her for so long. I wonder if she was even real. A daughter imagined in dreams, perhaps. Winds be with her. I too am tired, but I gaze into the fire as it burns slowly. With my eyes wide open. Some moths gather around the flame and they fly straight into it. Others fly into and even more follow. All night long, without as much as a rustle, they melt away. I did not fear death then, but I was beginning to fear for my life. We enslaved what was left of the Forsaken. We crucified the mechanomads for raiding time itself. We brought light to darkness and blinded all who refused to see. And even here, at the gates to the anomaly, we flay all who dare approach. You understand such methods. After all, your own path is a river of blood and deception. When you return, Collector, things will not be as they were. You will not be as you were. When you return, Collector, things will not be as they were. You will not be as you were.